Alright. I'm gonna read you guys my story. It's called Curiosity Got the Man Laid. It's a great title, right? Let's put some light on this situation, shall we? Woo. Okay. It started like this. I was laying in the bed with my wife. It was early morning, and the sun had just come up. I was looking out at it when I had it. I was gonna get up and do something. My wife considers me to be one of the laziest assholes on the planet, but I'll show her. How about some breakfast in bed, bitch? How I thought to my sorry. Okay, we'll start this over again. It started like this. I was laying in bed with my wife. It was early morning, the sun had just come up. I was looking out at it when I had it. I was gonna get up and do something today. My wife considers me to be one of the laziest assholes on the planet, but I'll show her. How about some breakfast in bed, bitch? I thought to myself as I got up and headed out for the kitchen. We have such a beautiful kitchen. It's a wonder I don't do this more often. Wait, that's right. I'm a lazy shit. What have we got here? He said as he opened the fridge. We'll need those and that. Oh, and some of that, he said as he pulled the eggs, butter, and cheese out. Wendy's gonna love this. Mm-hmm. Okay, fry pan, that's over there. Man, who knew we'd be hanging heavy pieces of iron from our ceiling? It's time to get to work, he says. He put the frying pan on the stove and turned it on. Turned on the burner. Honey, is that you? Wendy called from the hall. Yes, sweetie, I'm getting a glass of water. I'll be there in a sec. Okay, don't rush. I'm kind of tired. All right, Tad said charmingly. Tad, you always have to be a smartass. Yes, dear, it's one of my more endearing qualities, he said sharply. Whatever, she said as she headed off to bed. Back in action, Tad put the butter in the pan to melt. Ah, the smell of victory. Ha! Look who's cooking now, woman, he said confidently. What's that smell? Wendy said to herself. Could it be? Oh, this is too good, she said as she shut her eyes and went back to sleep. Knock, knock. Honey, sweetie, baby, open the door for me, would you? My hands are full. Tad, you shouldn't have. Breakfast in bed? I love you, she said as she kissed him on the cheek. Anything more up your sleeve? She asked inquisitively. I don't know, but I'll leave you be now. Gotta run. what has gotten what has gotten into you lately? Who knows? Who cares? All I know is it's there and I'm loving every minute of it. Scat then, when you get back you can rub my feet, she said as Tad walked down the stairs and into his new life. Later on in traffic, Tad was singing along to the radio and drumming on the steering wheel, waiting for the train to pass. Man, it's 7:15 already. I need to get home and see my beautiful wife. Later on at the home, what is going on with that man? Wendy wondered to herself as she gazed out the window. Ah, maybe he's a new man, she asked herself. I sure hope so. Darling, darling, Tad said as he walked through the door. These are for you, he said as he handed her a bouquet of lilies. Aw, Tad, these are beautiful. Guess what else? He asked. I can't even imagine, she answered. Well, I love you, he said as he leaned in to kiss her. Tad, she said, pushing him away. I love this attention you're giving me, but what the hell has gotten into you? Okay, I'll tell you, he said, grinning. I don't know, he said, shrugging his shoulders. All I can tell you is I dreamt last night that I was flying around with you and we were miles above the earth. And I just remember thinking, I forgot, but being with you is like being in heaven. And other than that, there is no explanation, other than I feel like I owe you for putting up with me all your life. Ah, he said, looking at her adoringly and cradling her hand. I love you, honey, with all my heart, and I'm sorry I've been such a shit. But thank you for putting up with me. At this point, Wendy had no words to say. She just gripped her husband's head and laid into him with the most passionate kiss Tad had ever felt from her. He had finally felt he had done his duty as a husband, and finally, he was going to get laid again. So that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. I guess it shows you ladies that not every guy is always going to be lazy and shitty and mean to you. And that deep down that this man loves you. So until we meet again, bye-bye.